Hi, Meredith.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good, good. Okay, are you ready to go?
Mhm.
All right. Letters and sounds. Here we go.
A, apple, A.
Great. What kind of letter is that?
It's a vowel.
Perfect.
M, an.
What do we call that blue card?
Um,
It's more than
that's a nasal chunk.
It's a nasal chunk. Great. Yes, we did that last time.
Z, an.
And what do we call that one?
That's another nasal chunk.
And there are only two, so you
Right.
know them both.
G says J.
Well, like,
Oh, go.
Keyword?
G, go, go.
great. So 2 fingers on the table and trace. G,
go, go. G, go, go. G, go, go.
perfect.
And what did you write there? Sorry.
W says W. J says J. L says O. C says K.
What kind of letter is that?
That's a consonant.
Yeah, and they're all on the white cards.
OLD says old.
Great. And that's another?
It's a chunk.
It's a chunk.
O says aw.
Great. Yeah, nicely done.
T says T. V says
Right. And consonants, how are they? How's the sound made?
well, with your mouth, your lips, and your teeth and your tongue.
Perfect. And that one tickles.
H says R says gr.
Nice.
CK says k.
Great. How many letters?
2.
And they're making
One sound.
One sound. Do you remember what it's called?
Di something.
The digraph.
Digraph.
Yeah, digraph. Nicely done. Di means two. 2 letters.
E says eh.
Mm-hmm. Like?
Edge.
Yeah. Well, let's practice that. We get that solid. So 2 fingers.
E, edge, eh. E, edge, eh. E, edge, eh.
Sure. What kind of letter is that?
It's a vowel.
It also is a vowel. Fantastic.
F says N says n. D says d. P says p. S says sh says sh.
Nice. What do we call that?
Digraph.
Perfect.
B says b. TH says K says k. ALL says all. G says g. E says eh.
Nice. And look how fast you did that. We've only had 3 lessons and that's already coming together, isn't it? Fantastic. So we're going to tap a little bit. So pull up with your printing hand. Yes, sure, that left hand. I know that about you.
K, eh,
And pull.
k,
Get the sound?
eh,
Try it again.
eh,
And pull.
k.
Nice.
Sh, eh, b, sheb. S, eh, sep. N, odd, nod.
Yes. Sometimes we get real words.
Odd, odd.
Nice.
Rock, rock.
And another real word. Nicely done.
At, hat. At, that.
Very good. Oops.
Cack.
Good.
Ack, lack.
Very nicely done. Your blending is really fantastic. That's great. So, Emma, what kind of letters do we know about in our pack?
Vowels and consonants and, well, there's digraphs and chunks too.
Right. And digraphs are kinds of what?
Oh, consonants.
Right. It's just there's 2 consonants making a sound. So, what do you know about these consonant cards when we have them? These are all the white ones, you know. You know quite a few, by the way. Yeah.
So the sound is stopped in your mouth. It's your lips and your teeth and your tongue.
Sure. And you also know that some of them, you could feel your vocal cords, like this one. Say this one. Feel your voice. Can you feel your vocal cord? So it's voiced compared to some others like, let's find its little partner. There you go. Try this one. Do you feel your vocal? No. So some of them are voiced and some of them are not voiced. And we already know what you call when you have two consonants making a sound.
Oh, that's a digraph.
Right, and you know some digraphs already, don't you?
Yeah, SH and CK and TH.
Right, excellent. So repeat these words and tell me what sound you hear that's common at the beginning. Say chin,
Chin,
chin, and chat,
chat,
and chop.
chop.
Right. Do you hear a sound in common?
Yeah.
Yes, what sound is it? Excellent, okay. And say these words, and now listen to the end of the word and what you hear in common. Say bench,
Bench,
and ranch,
ranch,
and conch.
conch,
Now say them again. Bench,
bench,
ranch,
ranch,
and conch.
conch. It's a ch.
It still is that chestnut. Do you know what a conch is?
No.
I didn't think you did, so I brought a picture of it because you probably would recognize it.
yeah, I've
Those
seen those.
beautiful
Yeah.
shells,
Yeah.
yeah, from the beach. They're quite large in, Mediterranean or somewhere we can't afford to go. But
Right.
it's lovely. All right, so the conch. I'm going to write these words up here, and you can follow me. Come on up. So let's take a look at these. And there's that new word down at the bottom. All right, so come and listen to these. Say chin
Chin,
and chat
chat,
and chop.
chop,
Great. Now, the sound in common is?
ch.
And what's making the sound?
Must be the CH.
You're quite right. So pick a marker here. Oh, you've got one, great. And just underline that.
CH,
And it's saying what sound?
CH.
Yeah, as in chin. Chin will be, that can be your keyword, chin. So what do you notice about that? That sound is
Well,
being made by how many
It's
letters?
2 letters and it's just one sound, so that must be another digraph.
You're right. And there's a handful of them in English, and you're pretty well getting all of them now. How about these words? Say bench
Bench,
and ranch
ranch,
and conch.
conch.
What's making the ch
It's
sound?
the same as the
You've,
CH.
you've got it. So give it a little underline.
CH, CH.
Great. So come and sit down. Your new digraph
Okay.
is CH,
Right.
chin, CH, chin, chin. So let's get that into the big brain. And can you do that in the sand? So CH, chin, chin, please.
CH, chin, ch.
Good. And then shake it up.
CH, chin, ch.
Great.
CH, chin, ch.
Perfect. And how about tracing over on the bumpy board, please?
CH, chin, ch. CH, chin, ch. CH, chin, ch.
Perfect. And how about putting your hand in the air? We'll do a little sky writing. So,
CH, ch, chin. CH, ch, chin.
and chin, chin. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
CH, chin, ch.
Perfect. Okay. So we're going to pop this new sound, this new, call it a digraph,
Yeah.
with some sounds you already know. All right? And tap and pull. Great. So you try this. Just sounds.
Ch, chin.
Excellent.
That's almost like chin.
Yeah.
Ch, chat.
Great.
J, chat.
And a real word. How about this? Thank you.
Ch, chop.
Perfect.
Ch, sh, chosh.
Fantastic.
Ch, chab.
Nice.
Ch, chaff.
Right. What about this? Okay. We're good. All right. So let's find some real words in English that have the just sound. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it on the back of my conch. I saved a tree. All right. There we go. So
Ch, check.
right.
Ch, chop.
Nice.
Ch,
It has a capital because it's a,
Oh, that's an E.
sure, not a common one.
Chest. Chest.
Very nice.
Dench.
Mm. Tap each sound.
D. Eh.
Now just pull that up to the vowel.
Dra.
Nice.
Mm.
And pull it together.
Dren.
Now drop the last sound.
Drench.
That was really tricky. It had a lot of sounds, eh?
Yeah.
So, yeah, when drench means, do you know the meaning?
Oh,
of
yeah,
that?
get real soaked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So how about practicing that one? Everybody gets a sound.
D. Eh. Ch. Drench.
Perfect.
D.
You've got the drill.
Eh. Ch. Drench.
You already know we do it 3 times.
Eh. Ch. Drench.
Excellent.
Okay.
Go on.
Ch. And chant.
Perfect.
Ch. And chant.
Mm-hmm.
Ch. Ch. Chomp.
Perfect. And you know the meaning of that.
Yeah, like chew.
Yeah, like a jump. Okay, perfect. So everybody gets repeated for fluency, please.
Check. Chop. Chad. Chest. Drench, 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 drench. Chant. Chant. Chomp.
Lovely. Let's pull us into some sentences. Here you go.
Chad can blanch the fresh pods.
Sure. So I know you like cooking. Do you know what it means to blanch?
Oh, yeah, not boil, like just for a couple minutes, you just, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes you do that when you, or you can freeze it afterwards.
Sure.
So nicely done. Can you reread for fluency, please?
Chad can blanch the fresh pods.
Really lovely.
The trash can had a bad stench.
Oh, that was lovely. Could you repeat that and just
Oh,
let it flow?
just wait. The trash can. The
There
trash
you go.
can had a bad stench.
Right. Of course, it doesn't happen in our houses often.
The champ got the best band to come to the ranch for the fest.
Yeah, I needed to add another word in there to make an interesting sentence, but that's okay. It's a pretty common one. Here you go.
The champ got the best band to come to the ranch for the fest.
Really nicely done. Can you hear yourself just pull those words together now? It must feel great. You're doing a fabulous job. All right. Okay, so we have this digraph which says, great, and we have this one which says, perfect. And in here you have another one which says, great. And you even know one more. And you know there's not that many in English, so actually you pretty well are getting it in the digraph direction. What's this one? Perfect. So listen to these words, and they're all digraphs. And we're going to listen to the beginning of the words, and you just tap when you hear one of these, okay? So the word is chum.
Chum.
Perfect. And thin.
Thin.
Nice. How about chit? Like a taxi chit. When I go and get a cab.
Oh,
they
I
give me
thought you were doing
Oh, heck, no, I wouldn't do that to you. Nicely done. What about shin? Say it.
Shin.
Yes, and say it first. You really hear it solidly. Thank you. And thin.
Thin.
Right, because that one has that long sound as well. And how about ship?
Ship.
Yeah, well, there it is right there. And that?
That.
Nice. So you did a terrific job. I want you to repeat these words and think of what's at the end of the word now.
Okay.
So you're going to concentrate on that sound. Say wish.
Wish.
Perfect. Wrench.
Wrench.
Like you would use a wrench on something.
Wrench. Oh.
There you go, the new sound. Lick.
Lick.
Click. Yeah, like an ice cream. Path.
Path.
Brunch.
Brunch.
Nice. That would be nice now. Mash.
Mash.
Flash.
Flash.
Good. And truck.
Truck.
And dish.
Dish.
You ever do a great job, and look how fast you can go. Really, that's fantastic. All right, so a little of the new, and some of what you already knew. All right, here we go. Now, if you have any challenges with the sounds, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to sound them
Tap, 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 and pull, right? That's your go-to place. Great, way to go.
Ch. Check.
What is it?
Check. Check.
Now pull it together.
Check.
A check. Yeah. That one gets a little practice. I thought I was hearing this. But it's, what sound is it?
Edge.
Yeah, those short vowels. So everybody gets a sound.
Check.
Nice solid back in there. Perfect. Nice. Nice solid. Yeah. And don't hesitate to use this. This is your go-to place. All right, how about the next one?
Belch.
Ha! It's a bit.
That's not very ladylike.
No, we wouldn't do that.
Chomp. No. Chop. Chop.
Great, you caught yourself.
Conch.
There's that new shell we just saw. Sure.
Froth. Crash.
Nicely done.
Black. Splat. Plant. Golf.
Perfect. Could you pull that together for me, please?
Check.
Yeah.
Check. Belch. Chop. Conch. Froth. Crash. Black. Splat. Plant. Golf.
Excellent. Okay. Fantastic. So you know that we have been looking at some words that you just need to know, correct?
Yeah.
So we've gone over these and you know them. Do you think we can go through them quickly?
Sure.
I think you can.
The, said, are, of, to, were, was.
Excellent. Okay. And you know these ones too. Really, you know a lot of words because you've memorized, right? All these years?
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, but now we're doing it a different way. You ready?
One, two, once, come, some, gone,
Nice.
done, does, they.
That's perfect. Yeah, you knew a lot. And let's just go over these ones. Because once we know these, then your sentences can get a lot more interesting. Helps your tutor. Here you go.
There, were, no,
This one?
just wait. Where,
There, you got it. What is it?
where.
Nice.
Any, many, would, have, says, could, should, give, again, been, against, where.
You've got that one. Good job. All right. And just one more. I know we're sitting on these ones for a bit, but it's great if you have them to go so fast. Are you ready?
As, is, want, put, what, your, who, whose, from.
You knew all of them, and that's great. We've already done them before. What about there, like over there? Do you know how to spell it?
Here, there. T-H-E-R-E.
Perfect. And could?
C-O-U-D.
C-O-U?
Oh, it's got an L.
It's got an L, so let's...
C-O-U-L.
Oh, jeez. All right. So, we have here.
Sorry, that makes me a troublemaker.
Not at all. Here we go. Just take a look at that one.
C-O-U-L-D.
All right. And done for spelling.
D-O-N-E.
Perfect. All right, so today's date and your name on the top of the page, please. Nice. You wrote the whole thing, not even a short form. Fantastic, great. So let's do this one first, just to reinforce that one. What's the word?
Cut.
And do you know how to spell it?
C-O-U-L-D.
Great, I'm going to turn it over. You repeat it while you spell it.
C-O-U-L-D.
That's got it now. And one more time.
C-O-U-L-D.
Perfect.
C-O-U-L-D. Cut.
Excellent. And there it is again. Right. These are the learned words we just need to memorize. Thank you. Great. Okay. So, Velma, say ch. It says ch.
C-H says ch.
Great. So spell it while you print
C-H says ch.
it. Right. And like, what's your keyword?
Ch.
Perfect. That's great. And say, what's this?
K says k.
Mm-hmm.
K says k.
Great. Anything else?
Oh, C-K says k. And C says k.
Great. You've got them all.
C-K says k and C says k.
Perfect. That's great. Say,
B says
right. You let it just sit on your lips and tickle.
B says
And say, ah.
aw.
Oh, there's my glasses.
O says aw.
Great. Like,
Octopus.
there you go.
O says aw.
Right. That's your vowel. And say, ah.
Ah. A says ah.
There you've got that one too.
A says ah.
Your short vowels. And duh.
D. D says d.
Mm-hmm. Right, and I like the way you've used the trick with the bed that I taught you the other day. That's great. It's helping you. And say t.
T says t.
Perfect.
T says t.
Eh.
Ah.
Eh.
E says ah.
Nice. You use that so well.
S-H says sh.
Nice.
S-H says sh.
Another digraph. Oh.
O.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, L says o.
Nicely done. And
S says S says
and r.
R says that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. R says right. TH says
Perfect. Okay, so can you go through the sounds on your page, please?
ch, k, 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 aw, ah, d, t, sh, r.
Perfect. Nicely done. Okay. So, some spelling.
Okay.
Yay. And we have talked a bit about a syllable before. What kind of syllable have we talked about? We talked about this very quickly the other lesson. We've only had 3, so we've learned a lot already. So if you have a vowel, only one, and then it's followed by a consonant,
It's closed in.
it's closed in. It's the close. And how does the vowel sound?
It's short.
It's short. Okay, that's great. So we know about those. So say chest.
Chest.
Right. So can you start with your thumb.
Ch, S, T.
Perfect. And match it with letters.
C-H-E-S-T.
Perfect. And I think we can go on the line down there. Spell it while you print it, please.
C-H-E-S-T.
Very nicely done. And what about chap?
Chap.
That chap over there.
Ch, A,
And letters?
C-H-A-P.
Perfect. And print it. Spell it.
C-H-A-P. Chap.
Perfect. I love how you read it when you're finished. That's lovely. Drench.
Drench.
Yeah. Nice. Tap it again just to be solid. I know you've got it, but perfect. Letters?
D-R.
Nice.
E-N-C-H.
There's your new sound. And spell it while you put it on the picture.
D-R-E-N-C-H.
The word is?
Drench.
Right. It's a great word, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
I like to
Yeah.
use those words. Chomp.
Yeah.
Yeah, letters.
C-H-O-M-P.
Do a great job of this. And
C-H-O-M-P.
when the word is?
Chomp.
Perfect. You got it. Rasp. Do you know what that is?
No.
A rasp? It's a tool that you use.
Okay. Well, I don't use it.
Yeah. Well, let's say the word again.
Ash.
It's rasp. Rasp.
Okay.
It's a new word.
Asp.
Now get your sounds again.
Asp.
Good. And letters?
R-A-S-P.
That's great. And spell it on the page.
R-A-S-P. Rasp.
And just a few more times for practice. Just spell it like that.
R-A-S-P. Rasp. R-A-S-P. Rasp.
Great. So we know the closed syllable and how to go with syllables. I'm going to give you a word and I want you to pull down these. Each of these will be a syllable. Okay? And find out how many there are in these
Okay.
words. Okay? So the word is invent. Like you invent things when you cook.
Invent.
Sure. And you also can be sure this way. Invent. And then tap it here.
Invent.
Perfect. So I just want you to spell the second syllable of this word. So what is it again?
Vent.
Perfect.
V. E.
Mm,
Nt.
right. And tap your sound.
V. E. Nt.
Perfect. And letters?
B-E-N-T.
Nice. And spell it while you put it on the page.
B-E-N-T. Vent.
Right. And we'll just put a little line in front of it to show that that was part of a two-syllable word.
Okay.
But we just
Yeah.
spelled the second syllable. Okay. What about random? Again, pull down your syllables.
Random.
Nice. And pull them.
Random.
And tap them again.
Random.
Right. Two-syllable word. I want you to spell the first syllable. Can you just tap the first syllable?
Ran.
Just give it a hold. Ran. Okay, now tap your sounds.
N.
Perfect. There's your chunk, your nasal chunk. Yeah, you know that one.
R-A-N.
Nicely done. You are so...
R-A-N. Done.
And you even put the line in. You are so fast, man. Okay. Contest.
Contest.
Right, so we'll just use these for syllables, the big ones.
Contest.
Excellent. So I want you just to spell the second syllable.
Contest. Test.
Nice.
Est.
Right, and letters?
T-E-S-T.
Perfect. And spell it while you put it on.
T-E-S-T.
Right. And that one gets the line at the front. Right, sure. All right, so we're going to read all the words on your page.
Chest. Chap. Drench. Chomp. Rasp. 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 Vent. Ran. Test.
And ran is in random.
Right.
Test is in
Contest.
contest. Invent is in invent. Very nicely done. Perfect.